bag chase. When you down to your last, you in last place. Run it up, put it in the safe. I gotta keep it low key, stay up out the way.
What up, world? It's your boy Pay, and I'm here with another video for the Undisciplined Trader series. So this episode, I really want to talk about sticking to your plan and greed, because that's what I went through this week trading. I started off my trading week great, I could have ended it great, but Friday I got a little greedy. Thursday, we had some unemployment news come out. Let's just touch on that first. Let's touch on sticking with your plan. So Thursday, I got home, I traded. I knew unemployment news came out. Some other news came out at I think 10. No, it was 9:45 news. So before I even started the day, I told myself, like, this is the usual plan anyway. We're not placing no trades until after 10. Let the market open, see which way the direction is going. Whichever way it goes, we're gonna wait for a retest and get in. So for some reason, I told myself, like, we're not placing a trade until after 10. News come out at 9:45. So, like I said, that's something I should go by every day. Some days I do tend to get in early if the move, if the setup is right there for me to get in earlier. But usually I try to wait to 10 most of the time. But some reason, I didn't wait to 10. And I was being so greedy for that small 400 to pass my challenge. I ended up setting myself back. You know what I'm saying? I ended up going for 400. Now I'm back to 12 where I started money. I lost all my profits that I made during the week, and now I'm back to where I started, getting to 1,200. So with that being said, it's like I said, I told myself we're not placing no trades after 10. Still end up getting to a trade before then, trying to get that small 400, and news came out at 9:45 and wicked me out. It just hit my stop. It just wicked to my stop loss and went back up, and then it ended up falling to the gates of hell. And I was going for longs. I wasn't even going for like a real long. I was just wanting to go to the top of the consolidation because that was going to give me enough to pass. But instead, I could have, if I would have just waited to 10, I would have found my opportunity later down the line, and I would have passed my challenge with ease. Or I could have just eventually took that sale because it kept falling all day. You know what I'm saying? So could have waited for a little pullback and took a sell to get my 400, but instead, I was just undisciplined. And that's what this is about. It's just about my flaws that I make along my journey, and those is one. And I'm really learning from that right now. And to even add on to that, so with me losing I'll end up losing 800 on the day, which you guys could see in my previous video for the weekly recap. So I end up losing the 800, right? Go to my 100K account, and I made 1,900 later in the day. This is about one up until about close. So I made about 1,900. It was a lot of scalps. Don't get me wrong. I placed a lot of trades that day to get that 1,900. It was a lot of scalps that I did to get that, like 500 here, whatever the case is. But I definitely placed a lot of trades scalping the market out for some longs. Mainly those was kind of like pullbacks or retracements before it shot back down. But yeah, I got a lot of quick scalps and ended up making 1,900 for the day. I mean, about three. I made 2%, but fees and stuff brought it down to about 1,900. So with that being said, like I said, if I was just more patient, I probably would have passed that first challenge instead of digging myself deeper in the hole and listening to myself. Also, that was just a little bit of greed. So that's why both of these kind of playing, hand in hand together with this video, because greed killed me too, because I wanted that 400 to pass my account so bad. I wasn't patient and sticking to the plan, what I told myself the night before. I was just chasing that money, and it didn't work out, clearly, And also to add on to that, when I made that 2%, I wasn't supposed to even trade the next day on Friday because I was up 3% on that account at that point, on that 100K. This is what we're talking about, on the 100K. So I made that on the phone at work, driving. So I got a little, how can I say? I got a little overconfident in myself, and I traded that Friday morning, and I lost the whole 2%. Now I'm back down to $800 because I lost everything, So I didn't even want to make this video because I was kind of disappointed in myself because I shouldn't have traded. So that's what I'm saying. We got to stick to the plan. We have to stick to the plan. It's so hard. It's easy to say, but it's hard to do. I don't know why. I think it's just because, like I say all the time, you just want to pass these challenges and get them out the way. So you tend to just be greedy. And it's like I did this multiple times where I didn't made it to 3% or whatever, get close to pass, and I get greedy for that last little percent to get and set myself back. So I need to get better at working on just taking my time and sitting on my hands better and waiting for the right moments to trade, which I will get better. I'm still early in my journey, but yeah, I have to figure out this greed problem because I shouldn't have traded Friday. I would have been up 3%. This would have been an even more happier video to make, instead of me saying like, yeah, I made 2% on Thursday and lost it all Friday because I was just greedy. It wasn't like I was gonna pass the challenge anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I should have left that alone anyway. But it's also I'm a chart addict. I love to trade, so and I have to figure out how to get out of that, and trade less. Understand that I need to take breaks from the market. I need to accept 3% a week. Man, I should have been done. That should have been the end of the week. And that's also I was saying, like, if I don't have that lockout feature, what am I going to do? Only reason I didn't trade on my other accounts is because you can't even trade on your phone or your web browser or like a mobile web browser. It has to be on a PC or a laptop. So that's what I'm saying. Like, without those features, like, am I still gonna be disciplined? And that showed me that I'm not disciplined, and I need to get better at being disciplined because I should be up 3% almost this week. I also was up about. I took a trade on Friday. I was up about 800, but I didn't take it. I was just gonna let it ride. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was going for a long position before I went against myself and went short. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was up 800, and I think actually I ended up going break even, and it came back down. I just took some profits at about 200, and then I went against myself for some reason. That's when I started going short, and everything went down here. I'm counter trend trading as soon as it take off after the news. So it's a lot of things I need to work on, and I'm going to get better. Definitely gotta fix this. Sticking to my trading plan. Definitely gotta take the greed out. I don't know if maybe I need to switch like to percentages or ticks so I don't see the money, but. And then also the add-on, I know I feel like I'm kind of going all over the place, but the add-on to that, when I came back home Saturday and I looked at the charts, I was like, I looked at the charts and I'm like, bro, why were you even looking at sales? Like, sales didn't even make sense in this situation. Like, it was longs for sure. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I deleted Trading View off my phone after that. I was like, you know what? We deleting Trading View off the phone because if we're not in front of this computer, I don't need to trade. Phone trading for me never works, and so I deleted it, and I'm not doing that again. Like, once we at work, we're off the charts. We could join the call in the morning and talk with the guys and listen up, see what they doing, but I will not be trading no more at work. Like, if I'm not in front of this computer, no trades will be placed. And I also got to get better at not placing trades when I'm in front of this computer if there's no setups in front of me. But I think that's all for this video. This week, I'm going to give some updates on Tuesday, probably not Wednesday because I think I go back to work Wednesday. But yeah, this week, hopefully I can get some of those losses back, and hopefully I can pass my challenge. Also, I'm sorry, I got 2 days to trade, so we're going to take it slow. We're going to probably try to make a little something every day. I mean, it'll be great if I can make it in one good trade, if the volume is good. I mean, I'm going to have to see what news is coming out, and besides that, hope you guys have a good week. I hope you guys are being disciplined with your trading plans and not being greedy like I was. And I'll see you guys on the next video.